Real big issue for me was I thought that getting good grades would lead to a happy and successful life. If I could just get the number on the paper, that I would automatically have a good life. And let me break down the perspective that I propose you have instead. Now, obviously, we have to lay the foundation, like a painting. Now, when you're first trying to figure out what it is you actually want to do, it's okay to be confused. Like this painting right here. It's a complete mess. I have no idea what I'm doing with it, but I'm going to keep working at it, and eventually things will be made clear. The most important thing that you can do is not sit still. You have to continue working with yourself and continually pushing the needle forward, even if it looks like the progress is only so small. And that's the first real thing to understand, is that happiness comes from progress. That's why when you receive good grades and you make progress on something, you do feel happy in the moment. But that's not the ticket for the rest of your life. The rest of your life relies on you making progress in things that are important to you, which is essential. And that's why the next tip is so important.
The educational system needs an adjustment. Forget whether or not you go to college, because you're going to spend more years not in school than in school, even if you do go to college. What you want, I think, are lifelong learners, lifelong curiosity.
You absolutely need to be curious. You need to be curious about life, and you need to constantly be learning, because that's how you gain the experience that can give you the hands-on skills that you need to move into the next phase of your life. Alright, so now it's coming along a little bit better. I've added some clouds and a bit of an outline, but it's still not all that great, and that's okay, because one of the most important things is not judging yourself too harshly as you work along the process of finding out what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you actually want. It takes a lot of time, so don't expect perfection right away, and keep working towards it, and eventually you can find your passion. In order to be fantastically excellent at something and get paid for it, you have to do it for X amount of time. And a lot of things take a really long time, so if you don't love the process, if you don't love learning, the likelihood of you sticking to it to actually master it is very, very slim. So make sure that you're building a process that you can fall in love with. And so the thing with passion is that you have to continue working at it, and as you continue working, your skills progress, and with practice you get better. Then you start to realize, oh wow, it's actually not as terrible as I initially thought it would be. It's a really good feeling. It really motivates you to keep on going. And in the end, it's really important to understand that perfection and the end result is not the name of the game. The name of the game is to constantly be refining a process that naturally and automatically leads to success. If the process works, it will work every time, and you will become successful. And your grades can't measure that. You can't grade a process, because it's constantly being tweaked and refined and rebuilt. You know, what was good yesterday isn't going to be good tomorrow. What would have given you an A+ yesterday isn't going to give you an A+ tomorrow, because the world is changing and your process has to continue to change along with it. And after a certain amount of time of trial and error and trying again, you realize, oh, I've made something that's actually not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not great by any means. It's my first one. As long as you're willing to continually putting in the work and continuously improving yourself and directing your passion into that, getting a bad grade won't be a problem. And of course, continuing your education can be tricky, especially in busy times. So if you want to learn more about finding time to continue your education and things that are important to you, you can check out this video right here. I hope to see you there. You have an amazing rest of your day.